Welcome back to the lab. So, of course, I've already seen the Wolverine trailer, so I'm sure you've seen it by now too. God, it was amazing. It was incredible. It was magnificent. Mm. Thanks, Insomniac. You really did what we needed you to do, and that was encompass everything that is Wolverine. So, of course, I'm gonna play the trailer, kind of stop it, talk about it a little bit. I won't take too much of your time. So, of course, if you just want to see the trailer, you may want to skip this video. So, let's go ahead and get started. Here we go. So, right there, the first the first few things you see, it really embodies who Wolverine is. Right here, right here. Blood. Wolverine's growling. You can already tell he's in a mood. He's in a mood. Um, man, Insomniac, right here. As soon as you get into it, you know this is Wolverine. So, the next thing you see, man, look at the detail, the pores. I believe the developers. There's a separate video you can go and watch too. It's up on PlayStation site. Um, you can see all of the things that were put into this game, just the details, the blood, um, just the vetting of the right actor. I think that's so important because without that foundation, the whole entire game will just fall apart. Like it really will. So, loving Insomniac, you won't get any guff from me. You guys killed it. State of play was but guess what? We got this trailer, and that's all that mattered. Let's go. Let's see what the right there. Wolverine stabbing this cyborg, maybe human guy. I don't know who he is. I don't think he's from any of the Marvel lore. Maybe he is. So correct me if I'm wrong. Put it down in the comments. But he lifts him up off of the ground, and you know he means business. And he has his cowboy hat on. It screams Wolverine to me. It really does. Then he hit him in the face. Wow. And the next thing you see, the next thing, this is the third scene. You see Omega Red. Omega Red. Omega Red, he deals with I think the Russians, I think he was like their counter to Weapon X, or something like that. I could be wrong. I could have it misconstrued. But anyway, he's a enemy, a big enemy. I don't know how he is set up in this universe. Maybe he is, maybe he isn't. It doesn't really matter. If you know the stature of Omega Red, you know he's always out to get Wolverine. And look, here he is. Oh my God, man. This takes me back. This takes me back, man. So many comics with my brother. It's good to see this finally come to life. Wow.
Been fighting longer than I can remember.
You just see him chopping people up. Yeah. Yeah. Ah. Come on, guy. Yes. Let's go, man. Let's go. You can see the arm. He's just slashing gash, man. That's Wolverine. He's Wolverine is just a powerhouse. He just is an animal. It's not surgical. He's just doing what needs to be done. And guess what? He's the best there is at what he does. Again, they captured him so well. I'm sorry I didn't get that picture, but man. Then he goes to get a drink.
To say I'm not a
That's
violent
Wolverine.
man.
He's gonna drink. He's gonna fight. He's
The
gonna
trouble
brawl.
just has a way of
And
finding me.
Wolverine hitting this guy in the face, in the goddamn face, and then ejecting his claws into his skull is just so raw, so visceral. I love it. It's like they pull Wolverine straight from the comic books and put him in the game. And that's what I wanted. I didn't want a watered down Wolverine. I didn't want some, I don't know, Wolverine that didn't make sense, you know, because I guess you can do Wolverine in so many different ways. I wanted to see him raw and uncut. Like you knew he was a freaking animal. You knew something wasn't right in his head. Of course, he's lost so many memories and so on and so forth. So Wolverine has a lot of baggage. And you can see that when he fights. If you pay attention to him, you can really see that. And they captured it. No guff, Insomniac. No guff from me. Mm.
But I'd be lying.
And look at the yellow costume, guys. He has his bike. He always has his bike. Um, Look at the yellow costume. Oh, it's perfect. It's so bright. I can't even look at it. Ah, ah, ah. The hype is insane. It's it's building, man. It's building.
Doesn't matter where I go.
So I imagine this here is gameplay. You can see they're in the alley and he's fighting. You have two people in the background back here, and then he's fighting this tune here, and there's one behind him. So you can see, let's go back just a little bit.
Doesn't matter.
So he jumped in with a slash. So I imagine you he probably, if there was UI here, I would think he locked on. And then of course, just like in Batman or Spider-Man, he locked on, attacked him, did a little combo. Let's see.
Where I go.
Jump back to him. I don't know. I would think he damaged this one first, because generally you can damage an enemy and then you can come back and do a finisher. So I'm thinking he may have fought this one first, damaged him, then it cut into us seeing him damage this one back here, and then he came back and finished this one off. That's what I would assume. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm probably wrong, but just a little information I've gleaned from playing Insomniac Games and watching my brother play a lot of Batman. Oh, oh, this, mm, mm, mm. Man, that was good. Just look at him cutting this guy up. Let's put him in the blender, man. Then you get back on his face. This guy is not getting up. If he gets up, we got bigger problems. This is awesome, man. Look at the blood everywhere. Oh my God. The gore. It's everything we ever wanted. Man, this is amazing.
How far I run.
Rooftop. Back to Omega Red.
That's always waiting. Just not for me.
Ah, the healing factor. If you never played any game with Wolverine, or you've never seen him in live action or read any comic books, I would be interested to know what you thought about this gameplay. I really would, but I'm sure we'd be hard pressed to find anyone who doesn't know who Wolverine is. But man, I really love to talk to that person. If you see this video and you fit that criteria, please leave your comment down below. I would love to pick your brain just to see what you thought about this. Man, let's get back into it. Of course, we just saw him healing. You can see his adamantium skull behind his skin, so it just closed up back over it. So, of course, if you don't know, adamantium is what makes him almost indestructible. There have been cases where his arm has been pulled off because it's a joint and it doesn't like it's not a solid fuse between um the joints. So you can pull his arm off, things of that nature, but they'll grow back. But the thing is, if that did happen, Hulk did it, I think it would grow back, and then of course it would just be bone claws there. But maybe I'm getting too deep into lore. Let's get back into the game. So I'm not sure who this is. Maybe it's just someone in the game. As far as comic books go, I don't know. Maybe you have to ask Rob, comic books explain. Maybe he would know. But he looks amazing. The design, everything about him, he really does. Again, Insomniac is cooking. They are cooking. Shh, shh, shh. They're cooking, man. So we saw that scene back in the movie. It's so Wolverine. He's so reckless because he always heals. He'll heal and he'll just come right back. So he gets to do things most people won't do. You'll see Deadpool do those sort of things because he has a similar power. They can just heal and come back, so they don't really worry about it. They're like all shits and giggles when they fight. So it's awesome. I love how they captured this. So if you look on screen, you'll see whomever this is. I would think some type of agent. It's just Mystique. Mystique can change into anyone. So it'll be very interesting to get more of her background and we can really see what's going on between her and Wolverine. If it's like a Weapon X type deal, which I assume it is, and we'll just get to know the lore and where this Wolverine has been inside of this universe. So that's awesome.
Because I ain't no hero.
Where was this guy to have molten lava to kick someone into? That's a pretty big question I have. When I first saw the trailer, I was like, where is he? But I guess that's hard to say. We'll just have to wait and find out. 137 to 151. We're almost done, guys. We're almost done.
I'm Wolverine.
Now, out of the entire trailer, this is my favorite shot right here. It encapsulates not only Wolverine, but X-Men. Um, being that I grew up in the 90s, I watched a lot of X-Men. Shout out Gambit, favorite character. Insomniac, do him next. I always say that. I always say that. But anyway, one of the major enemies on the 90s shows were the Sentinels. The Sentinels were the premier enemy. So that's baked into my brain. So anytime I see a Sentinel, regardless of the form or format or whatever show it is, I harken back to the 90s. So I think this is a great depiction of the 90s Sentinel. It's different, but still it's the same. Like, man, I can't remember. It was an X-Men movie. I think it was Days of Future Past, and there were Sentinels in that movie, but they just didn't feel like Sentinels to me. Like, they were weird. They were upgraded versions of the Sentinel, but to me, this is the original Sentinel. It may be a variation, but it still has the same feel to it. It's a certain something. But man, I love this frame. I love everything about it. I couldn't critique anything. Again, Insomniac was cooking five-star meals. And I'm happy to say that. I really am. Of course they did an amazing job on Spider-Man, but this is a new IP, so you're kind of thinking, man, will they be able to land this plane when they switch up to a new character? And they landed the plane, man. We're all safe. We're all safe to get off, man. So I just wanted to say that, man, I'm sure it's more more to glean from this trailer, but I'm just so hyped. I'm so hyped to see this, man. I just wanted to talk about it real quickly. Hopefully, we'll get to see more soon. We didn't have much gameplay in this trailer, but me myself, that didn't really matter to me. I just wanted to see that they moved forward, made some some good progression with their development of the game, and I think they really did. That was more important to me than anything else. Forget gameplay. I just want to know how it feels, what it looks like. Are we past the first slice? And it seems like we are. It seems like they are doing great. I'm sure we'll get the gameplay soon, and hopefully we will all be happy with it. Amazing. Well, guys, that's it for me. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe down below. And most importantly, keep moving forward and game on.